Imagine a wildfire so massive it has consumed an area larger than Paris, claiming the life of an elderly woman and leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. This is the grim reality unfolding in the southern Aude region of France, where nearly 2,000 firefighters are engaged in an intense battle to bring the blaze under control. But here's where it gets controversial. Some experts argue that this disaster is a stark reminder of the escalating impact of climate change on our environment. The fire, which erupted on Tuesday afternoon near the village of Ribaut, has already scorched through 16,000 hectares of land. Despite its vast scale, authorities report that the fire's advance has significantly slowed, thanks to a combination of factors, including the deployment of an unprecedented number of firefighters and a shift to calmer overnight weather conditions. Christian Puget, the Aude prefect, explained to BFM TV, "The fire is moving much more slowly than it did yesterday, and our teams are working tirelessly to contain it." Given the fire's perimeter of 90 kilometers, it's clear that the resources required to manage this situation are immense. Tragedy struck when an elderly woman in Saint Laurent de la Cabarisse refused to evacuate her home, resulting in her death. Regional official Rémi Resio provided this heartbreaking detail to BFM TV, adding that the fire has also caused injuries to 2 civilians and 7 firefighters. However, there's a silver lining. 3 individuals who were reported missing by their families have been located, thanks to the efforts of search and rescue teams. The scale of this disaster cannot be overstated. French Prime Minister François Bayrou, who visited the Aude region on Wednesday, described it as a catastrophe of unprecedented proportions. He emphasized the link between this event and climate change, a point that Minister for Ecological Transition Agnès Pannier-Runacher echoed on RTL Radio. According to the Ministry of Ecological Transition, the fire has burned an area equivalent to all the hectares scorched in 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2024 combined, and double that of 2023. The firefighting operation is a massive undertaking, involving over 2,100 firefighters and 500 vehicles, with support from the gendarmerie and army. Aerial operations have resumed, with 4 Canadair water bombers, a heavy-lift helicopter capable of carrying 4 tons of water, and 4 Dash aircraft assisting ground crews. Firefighter spokesman Eric Brocardi told RTL Radio, "This is a disaster of unprecedented scale." The fire's rapid spread was exacerbated by extreme weather conditions, including low humidity, 25%, wind speeds exceeding 30 kilometers per hour, and temperatures around 35 degrees Celsius. These conditions created a perfect storm for the fire to escalate, burning more than 1,500 hectares in just 1 hour, a rate never seen before in living memory. The impact on local communities has been devastating. 25 homes have been affected, and dozens of vehicles have been destroyed. Power has been cut to 2,500 homes, and the fire remains very active, with adverse weather conditions expected to persist. Renate Cote, a Dutch tourist vacationing in Saint Laurent de la Cabarisse, shared her harrowing experience, saying, "One moment we were on the phone with our children, thinking, 'Look, a fire.' The next, we had to jump in the car and leave while praying for protection. We didn't take anything with us and just left." As the firefighting efforts continue, officials and experts warn that the wind could change direction, complicating containment efforts further. The Mediterranean's hot and dry summers make the region particularly vulnerable to wildfires, which can escalate quickly due to abundant dry vegetation and powerful winds. Serge Zaka, a climate and agriculture analyst, told Reuters, "With climate change, the risk of wildfires is expected to increase during the summer, but also to extend into the autumn and spring, and to spread toward the southwest, the center, and the north of France." This disaster serves as a sobering reminder of the urgent need to address climate change. Europe is the world's fastest warming continent, with temperatures increasing at twice the global average since the 1980s, according to the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service. As we grapple with the aftermath of this catastrophic fire, it's crucial to consider how we can mitigate the risks and adapt to a changing climate. What do you think? How can we better prepare for and prevent such disasters in the future?